How the rich think differently about money. I want to give you some biblical secrets most people miss. Ha! The poor thinking versus the kingdom thinking. The reason many believers stay broke is not because God didn't provide. It's because they think about money completely wrong. Today, I'm going to show you how the rich think biblically and why most people never step into it. I want to ask you this. What is it that you are currently doing in order to build wealth? Not for yourself alone, but for your family, to aid others around you, and to be an example. You see, money is not a problem. Money is not the problem. Thinking is. You don't get wealthy by accident. You sustain it by thinking. Now, let's break the myth. Poverty equals humility. Come on. Wealth equals evil. Come on. Your financial life is a reflection of your mental structure. Do you understand this? You see, God is a giver. God wants to give. He wants to bless. God operates in abundance. Wealth is a tool, not an idol, or should never be an idol. Let's look at this real quick. You see, money itself is neutral. The issue is mindset plus stewardship. God doesn't have a problem with money. He has a problem with mismanagement. Now, you may be questioning how it is that the poor think about money. You see, the poverty mindset, and this is the pattern: I can't afford it. Fear of risk. Short-term thinking. Consuming over building. You see, look at the spiritual angle here. Waiting instead of working systems. Praying without strategy. You see, a poverty mindset prays for miracles but avoids responsibility altogether. How the rich think, and you are thinking about this, trying to see if you can align yourself. You see, they think in systems. They think income systems. They're not just jobs. They're not just about the jobs. They think in multiplication, investing versus spending. They think in value creation. How can I solve a problem? They think long term. They think legacy over lifestyle. You see, the rich doesn't chase money. They build systems that produce it. How is it that you can solve a problem? Something that you know of currently right now. A matter of fact, what is it that you have to offer? You see, stewardship before increase. If you can't manage little, how can you manage the plenty? The seed time and the harvest. Giving is strategic. You see, the diligence and the discipline. Because consistency over emotion. You have to remain consistent. Wisdom over labor. Not just working hard, working right. Not just doing, but do with a purpose. You see, God doesn't reward desire, He rewards stewardship. Let's break into some simple systems. Income system, multiple streams mindset. It's a management system, budgeting and tracking all that is going out. The growth systems has to do with skills, learning, value increase. Now, investment systems is all about making money work. How is it working on your behalf? And giving systems, this is strategic generosity. Wealth is not built by chance, it is built by systems. So what is it that you're doing now that you have put in place that even while you sleep or sleeping or doing something else, there is a turnover for you? Now, what are some of the things you may ask that keeps people poor? Emotional spending, lack of discipline, no structure, and blaming external factors. You see, you don't need more money, you need more structure. Persons that are out of control, everything that you are seeing, you want to make a purchase. It's not a need, but it is just an impulse. You see, you are not called to chase money, you are called to manage it. Now, the thinking needs to be different. Thinking differently and your life will follow. That is one of the main principles. I wanted to make a comment here. I will think differently. I want you to take a step of making an approach for things to start operating differently within your life.